Okay, so what I'm doing right now, I recently learned or discovered, rediscovered, um, something that I did before, and I had to, I guess, because when I first started this journey, I really didn't know much, like the mechanics of the human body, how it worked. But I really had to take two steps uh, backwards to come forward and arrive where I started, because I'm really doing things that when I had no idea of why I was doing it, I was just doing things to relieve back pain. And so one thing I would do is try to open up the chest, because it's like I'm just like 1 plus 1 equals 2. So if my chest is like this and I'm out like that, then I need to do this, you know. And so yeah, I was doing that, and now I know why. So just throughout my process of learning about the human body, how it works, and the biggest thing what I focus on the channel is breathing and posture. That's all. Always you always got to focus on those things. Where your body is, where it is in relationship to the rest of your body. Like if your this shoulder's forward and everything else is back here, and you're probably gonna get some pain over here eventually. So you got to know where your body is in relationship to the rest of it. And so, like if your chest is out here, way out here, eventually your body's gonna start what they call is guarding. And so your body has limits. It's gonna protect you from harming it. And so nerves gonna start firing, and it's like, hey, we can't go too far. If you go any further, you're gonna break your spine. It's not saying that, but in more of a action sense, and it's starting tensing up, and those muscles getting tightened. They're not letting you go any further. So that's what's happening. And what I figured, and now know, is that, so hey, if you're here, take a big deep breath, breathe in, it's your posture, and then you want to flex. So you open up, you lengthen, then you strengthen, and that you just make that an exercise. So it's a little bit easier to do it upright than on the floor, because you don't have as much as room to move. So I prefer it to doing sitting or standing. But it's standing. You'll kind of have to do like raising that leg, doing some leg lifts. You can do it on if you have a pull-up bar. Its chest is going to be open if you're on a pull-up bar. Chest is going to be open, and then you do leg lifts that way. So there's multiple ways you can do it, but I guess the beginning, especially if you don't have that upper body strength, I would say do it on the couch. So you really just bringing those arms back as far as you can. Open up the chest, take a big deep breath, and then you want to flex your core. And you can bring your legs up, do a little marching, get them involved. So let me move back a little bit so you can see. You can do a little marching to get them involved, but you really want to flex that core. And get your legs involved here. And you feel a little bit more muscular activation as you do that. And so, yeah. But always focus on the biggest things, is posture and breath. So yeah, make sure you're breathing. I feel like some people feel like you shouldn't have to say that, but a lot of people tense up when they're working out. They tense up, they tighten up, they hold their breath. Your muscles can't get any oxygen. They can't grow if you're not breathing. So make sure you focus on the breath and you focus on your posture. All right, but that's a new/old development. But appreciate y'all watching. See you next time.